Don't make me fucking stab you on a Monday morning. I gotta be in county jail by lunchtime. What? What the fuck, people? Wake up, cocksuckers. Monday, April 14th. The day the devil was buried at sea and he got fucked in the ass. That's how lucky you are. Cricket Lee, kick it. Nobody said to lower it, motherfucker. Up, jumping jacks. Get up, wiggle for me, Lee. It's been too long. Come on, wiggle for Uncle Joey. Eating spare ribs all weekend and shit. Cocksucker, living like a doctor. It's the church of what's happening now, you bad motherfuckers. Wash your helmet. Sling some dick, powder your balls. It's gonna be a hot day today. Oh shit. What's the story, Lee? What the fuck, Lee? Where you been all week? Lower that shit. What's up?
I mean, I was in Vegas for the weekend.
Vegas for the weekend. You have a nice time? You jump up and down. What concert did you go see?
Lana Del Rey.
How did you get fucking tangled into this nightmare?
My girl likes it. It was the concert itself. Her herself is a very good singer, but it was.
What does she sing?
Kind of like ballad sort of stuff. I don't know. I mean,
did you feel like taking a fork and stabbing yourself in the eye?
No.
The second song.
No, her song.
No.
Her songs herself are fine. I haven't been to I haven't seen people like that ever. So it was at the Cosmopolitan. Show was at 7. At 5:30 we get there just because she wanted to be close up front. She likes that. She used to get there like 10 hours early for shows, and that was never my thing. I'm not really into concerts. So we get there and it's like kind of like we're in like the third line. So they have a ballroom filled. You know how they have like lines at movie theaters with the ropes? They did that with big tables. So we sit there for an hour and a half, and when they please open the door, these like 100-pound 20-year-old girls start pushing the tables over, and it's like the Black Friday scenes, and they start rushing for the doors, and the cops have to slam the door shut, and we're all it's like Black Friday. So after like 20 minutes of these crazy people pushing and shoving, we get in. And we're like in the middle of the crowd now, in front of the stage, and people are elbowing you and pushing you, and I don't like people I don't know touching me. I get claustrophobic. So about 20 minutes into that, right when the opening guy starts, about an hour in, because the doors opened at 7. Opening guy didn't even start till 8. So around 8 o'clock, I was like, I gotta go sit down somewhere. I told her I had to use the bathroom, and I just went and sat a little bit outside of the concert room. I sat there for like 20 minutes, composed myself, got a couple of waters for her and me, and when I left, she's like, "You're not gonna be able to get back in." And I've been I go to the jumping up and down Israeli guys, and yeah, it's busy, but you can get back in. You can walk around like a human being. When I try to walk back in with the waters, you would have thought I was going to murder these girls' families. They were elbowing me. They weren't letting me in. I was like, listen, I'm not trying to stand here. I just want to get to where my girlfriend is with these waters, and I'll leave you alone. And they were not letting me in. I had to like push some girls out of the way. And after like 5 minutes, I just couldn't get to her. It just wasn't happening. So I texted her, I said, I'm in the back. If you want to come, if you want to stay there, I understand. So she came out. We stood there. When Lana Del Rey came out, it condensed even further. Paula told me that when she used to go to concerts, she would come home at the end of the day bruised up. I don't understand that at all. These girls were throwing punches to like see this concert, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" You gotta
talk to these people. You gotta sit this girl down and talk to her.
No.
You can't go to these fucking.
I won't go. We already talked like these concerts are not for me.
I don't know how you fall for this shit. Fucking Lana Del Rey. Give her $10 for the fucking CD. You're gonna go to Vegas to see Lana Del Rey. Get it together.
But it was
getting beat up by girls. What the fuck is going on in your world? What do you do all week? Do you hang out with fucking little fags, or do you hang out with Flavor?
What?
How are you gonna go to these things? Where the fuck?
It's a concert.
What is Lana Del Rey? What is wrong with you in Vegas?
What?
Next time, give the girl $50 and send her on her own. You're gonna go there like a fucking Momo to get beat up by girls. What is this shit?
Well, next time I'm not going, but it's just
the fuck is the matter with you? We talk all week here.
Who thinks people are gonna act like that?
We talk all fucking week. What are you even going to these fucking disasters for?
Because your girlfriend wants to.
Who gives a fuck? You give her $50. Go see Lana Del Rey. Did you know one of her fucking songs? No. You don't know not one of them. Why would you fucking go sit there like a fucking Momo? Oh, this song is great. Yeah, it touches my... Who gives a fuck? Lana Del Rey. Next time you give her a yardstick and you send her solo. Nope. See if she'll fucking go then. She ain't gonna go.
No, she'll go with her friend next time.
Then you let her go with a friend. You're gonna put up with that shit, Lana Del Rey in Las Vegas. I could see Led Zeppelin killing yourself or Bad Company or somebody.
You know who's coming to the Forum in Inglewood? It's Fleetwood Mac.
That's great. Go see that one, too. You been down to that Forum neighborhood? Wait till you get stabbed in the fucking neck.
That's where Paula lives.
Good. Tell her to go to that one solo, too. You ever go to fucking Forum?
I thought fucking Lana Del Rey fans would be little girls, and it would be like a nice, peaceful concert.
Like I said, do you know any of her songs?
No.
Not one of them. Why would you go to that fucking disaster?
Because that's what you do when you're dating somebody.
No, you don't. You give them a yardstick. If you said to her, I'm going to go see these fucking Jews, she don't know who the fuck they are.
She went with me.
Listen, if it was some other fucking obscure band.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like some guy shit. You're not going to take her with you. What's the matter with you, Lana Del Rey? You give her a yardstick, you give her a $50 coupon to eat at the buffet.
That's what you do with girls. You can't just go alone.
You go with your girlfriends. You don't put yourself in that predicament.
Well, next time I won't.
No, what the fuck? And 4 hours away for this shit. A hotel room.
No, but we stayed for the week. We had a good time otherwise. We had a good time doing
I saw
other
you
stuff.
eating spare ribs.
Those are good.
What was the name of the Chinese place?
Noodles in
Noodles.
Bellagio.
And where'd you stay at?
Trump.
And how was it?
Good. It was
packed Las Vegas?
No, not Thursday. Friday and Saturday.
Friday is fucking, like I said. And then Friday's even slower. Saturday's the big night in Vegas.
Yeah. Fridays were a little bit busy.
Really? Was busy this time?
A little bit. Saturday was definitely busier.
And what night was the show?
Friday.
Okay, and then what'd you do Saturday?
We gambled. We did what I wanted to do, and I ended up winning. So
it
was fucking fun. No, it's fun. They have a game called Blackjack Switch, where you have to play two hands, but you can switch cards around. That's how you win. That was fun. I don't know. Fucking. It was something.
You love to gamble. I love you.
Oh, I love gambling.
I love you. You're such a dirty, little degenerate Jew. I love it. It's in your blood. God. I don't know how the fuck you get your face gets red.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it that I would never get that from you.
Oh, I love it. And she got pissed off at me because I was up. Okay, I was up $295 when I left. I wanted to get that $5 extra, and I ended up losing $80 because I wanted to get that $5 extra. But I still ended up like $300 or $400 for the weekend, so I was happy. But that's what you have to do. You have to go with someone who doesn't like gambling because they'll pull you from the table.
Yeah. It's a little self-control. So you wanted to win the 3 even, and you got the fucking Ugatsburger.
Yeah, but no, I didn't lose everything. Because she got pissed off. She's like, "We're going now before you lose fucking everything."
What time
did
you gamble to?
Only 2 because we took one of your flights. We took the 6:50 flight out of Vegas. So
it was already packed Las Vegas. The line was already filled in the mornings.
It was just about to. We got there like 5:30, and if we had waited until 6, it would have been bad. But it was a fun weekend. It was when you travel with a person, that's when you can find out if you're actually going to be okay. And the concert, we didn't fight about the concert. We didn't fight about the gambling, really. It was a lot of fun. We went to Bobby Flay. If you have a little bit of money to spend and you're in the Caesar's Palace, Mesa Grill is it's fucking delicious.
What do you eat there, Coxsackie?
I had a ribeye. It was chipotle something. It was like a little bit spicy. It was
tremendous.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. How was Grand Rapids before you fucking yell at me about it? All right, so Lana Del Rey it would have been fine, but these now I can see why you're writing that book for how to be a woman for mercy. Because I was blown when they started pushing the tables over and you heard boom, 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 and I looked back at me, and all that hour and a half waiting in line was wasted because everyone just started running, and the cops were like, "What the fuck?"
How many people were at this place?
Had to be a 500, 600 at least. If not 1,000.
Mexican people?
A few, mostly white girls.
From LA, just...
yeah, probably.
No, it's fucking craziness. I've always had problems with concerts in smaller venues.
Yeah.
Concerts in big venues they have control of. It's a bigger venue.
Yeah.
But at smaller venues, it's always kind of fucked up. You never know. And they're fun. If they're really fun, they're fun.
Yeah.
But if it goes sour in the beginning, people pushing and shit, it goes bad. I've never went to a concert where people were pushing. Once it got to that shit... I can't.
Yeah,
I'm like you. I don't like being touched and people being sweat on me.
I would have imagined you could sit down. Like, why don't they have seats at these things? I don't know.
I don't like standing up either for fucking 2 hours. I like to sit down and you get up and
It ended up being
in
like
front of you
5
fucking
hours.
gets up and you got to stab him in the neck. It's a fucking night. Grand Rapids, let me tell you something. I've always been a fan of Michigan. Always, since day one. I don't know why. I had a friend, Jim Wheeler, who was crazy from Detroit, a white dude that I loved with all my heart. He was there for me when I got locked up. He taught me how to sell cars. And he used to have that shirt that said Detroit, the murder capital of the world. And he used to always tell me about Detroit. That's why when I had the opportunity to get paid the first time, and my friend Todd Jordan asked me, what do you want to do comedy? I said, Joe, Detroit. I've always wanted to go to Detroit. And once I went to Detroit, I started exploring Michigan. I would go to Grand Dan, or I'd go to fucking this one place to do a one-nighter. This is 13, 14, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Before anything. I was just traveling around Michigan doing stand-up for John Yoder at these one-nighters that were fucking hell. But I really got to enjoy Michigan. Like, there was something about the people, the girls. People were very open-minded about weed and this and that.
Oh, they've always been open-minded about it?
Yeah. No. It's always been a great fucking city. The decline of Detroit is one thing. That's nothing that they can't control. But I'm talking about Michigan as a whole is a beautiful fucking state to drive through.
I've never
the
been
seasons... there. You go up, all the way up towards Canada, Mackinac Island. I'm in Traverse City. It really is nice. So, listen, for me to not go anywhere in Michigan is painful for me. I hope that this opens the door now that I could go to more places like Flint and Lansing and fucking...
What is that like? Is it hard for a comedian to get into... I guess the word is market. Is it like hard to get into the state if you haven't been there?
Every market is different, and every market has different people that you have to go through.
Okay.
And that market has a ton of comedians, so it's very hard for him to bring people in. He has no reason to bring people in. He has so many great comics in the Midwest that don't travel, that just stay in the Midwest.
Oh, okay.
So when I got in, I had to cancel last year because not of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, something else I had to cancel for. So I didn't want to cancel Grand Rapids, When I got into Grand Rapids, I had been there. This is what I did, and I started thinking about it. In '98, I went back to Detroit with a girl I used to date, and I just called John Yoder one day out of the blue, and I go, look, I'm a comic from L.A. I'm a regular at the store. This is what I've done. At the time, I had done basketball and maybe a pilot for CBS. I go, I'm not calling you to headline. I'm calling you for 25 minutes a night. He goes, I have an opening week. Do it. Doesn't pay much. And I did it, and I did okay, and I got hired to do Gay Pride.
Oh, wow.
In Grand Rapids. And I went back, and they gave me $1,500 and a line of blow, and it was fucking great. And I never went back to Michigan again, but I had a great time. I used to go, and towards the end, I would always be in either Saginaw, Traverse City. Let me get one of those Watersley, Saginaw, Traverse City. I would go to those places, Bay City to do comedy, stuff like that. So I had no idea what to expect at Dr. Grins this weekend. Uh-huh. And what I expected was fucking pandemonium. When I tell you fucking pandemonium, I mean pandemonium. I mean, that place was packed. All 5 fucking shows. Crazy fucking people. Fucking Jew t-shirts everywhere. Fucking,
I love it.
It was just really good to go there. Like, I was overwhelmed. If you ask some of the people that came Thursday night and maybe Friday, and they thought my head was somewhere else, I was overwhelmed because I knew people were going to come, but I didn't know that many people were going to come. And it was just really cool. People gave me edibles. They gave me edibles for you.
Oh, let me see.
Some beautiful girl made me a plaque that said no momos. My main man gave me a t-shirt for Mercy. Michigan State Spartan t-shirt for Mercy. It was just great. I had some salmon at that restaurant with ricotta and fucking mushrooms and red peppers. I ate the salmon every night. The hotel was great. I mean, it was just... Listen, man, comedy for me now, it's really wild how at shows people always pull me over and they embarrass me because that's what you do when you say those things to me, that the podcast is helping you by me admitting different fucking things, the drugs, the prison, all this shit. Let me tell you something. This podcast is helping me as much as it helps a lot of people because it keeps me in check. I have to be at my best around you fucking people. I swear to God, I have to be at my best now. I just can't be a regular comic. I got to go the extra mile for these guys. You know, it's really hard to describe. Like, when I used to get on stage before, I didn't know what I was going to do. Now, even if it's an old joke, I'd rather you people laugh than me take a gamble with you anymore. Like, that's to the point I'm at. And I throw new things in there. I'm constantly writing. But it's so weird how much I care for you guys. You know, how much I try to do the best that I can. I try to leave it all out there for you. So as much as you guys are fucking helping me out, or I'm helping you out in a way with the podcast and talking about mistakes and being wrong or whatever the fuck we talk about here, it is what it is. I'm sorry about last week also with the fucking ladies yelling. You know, it was great radio, as my man Timmy Holloway said, but we don't deserve this shit. We got this office. They knew what the fuck we were doing. So and what happened last Monday, to be honest with you, was that I went away from my normal frame of mind. I'm trying to do different things with the podcast. I don't want to be that guy that does the same shit every fucking week. So I try to bring guests in here. I try to have different type of people call in. Last week I made the podcast later, which I didn't like at all. Monday's podcasts are always at 6 a.m. I want to get up with you motherfuckers. I want to see what you're feeling. I want to be there with you from the fucking weekend. You know, we all feel like shit on Monday morning. Who gives a fuck? There's no second place medals on Monday. There really isn't. You got to get the fuck up and do it. And that's why I do this shit Monday mornings at 6 a.m. And from now on, Mondays will be Monday morning at 6 a.m. We're going to move to an office where we could smoke reefer if we wanted. We could jump up and fucking down. I could scratch my balls. I'm going to get a microphone. We're going to turn this into a morning show for you motherfuckers because you guys are putting all the effort in for us. We're going to do the same thing. And I want to touch on something really important because I fuck up. I fuck up, Lee, like everybody else. I say stupid shit every fucking day. I was going to say from time to time. No, every fucking day I say stupid shit. And if you don't say stupid shit every fucking day, you're not going to get something good from time to time. About 3 years ago, I was doing a podcast with Joe. And we were talking about Twitter and Facebook and how I didn't want to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that shit. And they were talking to me and telling me, listen, if you're fucking in jail, will one of these idiots from Facebook or Twitter fucking bail you out? What a fucking mistake I said by saying those words. What a fucking mistake, you know? Now we fast forward 3 years later, and I got to tell you something, guys. I don't believe in shit. You got to fucking, I'm from Missouri, motherfuckers. You got to show me. I'm one of those motherfuckers. You want to talk about Bigfoot, bring him to my fucking office, and then I'll talk to you. You want to talk about Martians, bring them over here, and then we'll fucking talk. I'm the type of guy that if I talk to you about something, it's because I've experienced it, or I haven't experienced it, or whatever. But I'm not going to hear the bullshit stories just to give something light. Something happened last week in the Facebook, Twitter community. As far as the church community, one of our friends, Lorne, isn't that his last name doesn't matter. He's been with the church since day one. You know, he was with me and Felicia. This guy's a good guy on Facebook. You know, post music. I say little things to him. He hits me back last, I don't know what night. I don't even know if I have the freedom to divulge this, but last week he lost his son. He lost a 16 or 15-year-old boy, and I can't imagine the pain. And he had sent me videos to look at Thursday or something, or Wednesday, and I wrote him back, and I was going to look at the videos on the plane, because guys, I can't look at all the shit you send me when you send it to me. A lot of the times, I have to look at shit when I have downtime. That's why I answer the emails on Sunday, because I have 2 hours. I can't answer them to you right away, because it would fuck up my whole day. So I try to position everything in chunks in my life. So I didn't look at the video until I was going to fly. When I went to open the message for the video that he had linked it on, he wrote something that, Joe, it's okay, it really doesn't matter now. Last night I found my 15-year-old son dead, or whatever his son, and at first I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I mean, we all joke around and we fuck around, but then I looked at it and I clicked onto his page and I knew that something was different about him. Something, he was getting different messages. And I got to tell you something, I got busy in my own world and I put it away. I put it away and I think I had to do a show or something. And then I came back that night and I really started looking at it. I started reading the postings. And guys, it was like I knew this man, because I broke into tears over the loss of his child. I broke into tears while I was on Facebook. I felt so bad. I felt so fucking bad. I understood his pain. I really felt this kid's pain. And I think that I ate my words when I said those words that day on the Rogan podcast. We are a family here. We know. I got to tell you something, guys. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy. We're connected here in some way on this fucking show or on this internet because I felt what this poor man was feeling through his child. And what we're doing online right now, with whatever, even if it's 1,000 of us, I don't really give a fuck. But just the people that are in, we're in, man. And we're onto something. We're onto something online. These are stupid fucking wires, man. These are stupid fucking wires. And I could feel his pain through those fucking wires on a fucking computer. What does that tell you, man? We're doing something here. It's not the church. Don't tell me it's the church or it's this fucking Jew, gambling Jew. It's you guys. It's us. You know, we're onto something. And the church family, that's it. We become a family. No more I don't want to hear this shit no more, man. I don't want to hear this shit no more. I'm going to make new patches and new shirts. This is the church family. Because this is what we are. You guys have shown me something that I never had before in all my fucking life. Lauren, our hearts go out to you for your child. If there's something we can do for you, please let me know on Facebook. And we'll all get together. We'll put a GoFundMe, whatever the fuck you need. You haven't asked for $1. You haven't asked for anything. You've been a man. But we're just here to tell you that we're here for you, man. Thank you. And we're sorry.
It's I just want to let you know, because sometimes when you're in the middle of this, you don't see your friends. So I get messages sometimes for shout outs to do on the thing, and I say thank you, but it's not my place to do it. His friend Evan messaged me.
Yes.
Because I was gonna tell you, but you found out before. So he didn't ask me to mention him, but he was the one who told me about it. I don't know if he told you about it too.
Yes, he did too. I already know about it. I wasn't gonna give him one. This is not about a fucking shout out for Lauren. Yeah. Because his son passed. I just want to know the lesson I learned from Lauren this weekend. Little fucking musically. Don't just fucking sit there, cocksucker. I learned a big message from Lauren, so I thank you. And I'm sorry it took a death to make us realize it. Fuck it, Lee. You cocksuckers. Where's these edibles at? That's it. Where's the gummy bears at, bitches? Huh? You thought I wasn't going to open this, huh? You thought I forgot, cocksucker. Huh? It's Monday morning, bitch.
I don't think you ever forget about an edible.
I don't forget. Where's yours?
It's right here.
Well, eat that fucking thing. It's over. That's it. You always complain you're not eating breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast. Well,
I'm opening it now, and I'm not even...
I'm opening it now.
I never get no credit. Oh, cool. Green or red? Green.
Gotta eat two of them.
I'm not even... Give me a fucking break, dude.
They're 5 milligrams a piece. It's 20 milligrams, the whole thing. This ain't doing nothing, deal.
Ooh, this is good.
Yeah. Tremendous, motherfuckers. Monday, April 14th. Wake up, you fucks. It's gonna be beautiful out there today. Anyway. What the fuck, Lee? Stop drinking water, cocksucker. It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Stop drinking water. fuck water. No, it was that's
What did I say to you? Something yesterday. In 1984 when I was home, I went back to New York for some reason because I'm an asshole. I want to be with some girl or something. And I went home, and something happened in April that year on Palm Sunday that I forgot all about. Mm-hmm. There was a massacre in New York City. They massacred a family, Lee. Jesus. A mother and 9 kids. Maybe a man or something, but they were all kids. They were all kids from 5, I don't know what the ages were. It was one of the most horrible things I've ever seen in the newspaper. They showed the funeral.
Okay.
On Easter Sunday, they showed the inside of the Daily News was a picture of the funeral parlor. It was just caskets. Ugh. It was like a small war.
Yeah.
And at the time, they had blamed it on the Colombians, that the family had owed Colombians some money or some shit like that. But, life went on. I forgot all about it. And yesterday morning, I get up in Grand Rapids, and I'm looking at the computer in the morning. I'm drinking coffee. And there's an article about the 30th anniversary of this massacre, how in all the blood and all the kids and all the parents that were there, they found a baby that was 13 months old. that was walking around in the blood.
Oh, jeez.
And the cop picked the baby up, took her to the station. She had to give her up to some emergency family that night. And then she followed that child all along to check on the child. A fucking great story. I never knew this, and it just shows you that I was very lucky and this girl was very lucky, and this cop kept touching base with her, and then when her grandmother died, the cop adopted her.
Oh,
and now the girl's 31 years old, and this cop and her husband adopted her, and what happened through her life, all the changes she went through, how she wanted to find out who her mother was. Her mother was 20 when she got killed, But in the pictures, they said that the mother died with a spoon in her hand and like baby food or some shit, So she always wanted to investigate who was she going to feed, It was that little baby, it was 13 months old. Fucking, if you could find it, it's in the New York Times yesterday, 30-year anniversary of the Palm Sunday massacre. It's fucking touching, I mean, who the fuck would have known there would have been a silver lining to 10 people dying, 10 people dying, there's no silver lining, but it really, it goes to show you that there always is a silver lining, man. You always...
You think so? Because, I mean, so this is the question I had. Because it's been a year since the Boston one, and they keep playing videos about it, and I'm like... I guess there has to be, right? You overcome through pain, but for stuff like that, like sometimes I get negative about it. Like I'm thinking, like why are they trying to, why do they need to write a newspaper article about it? Like,
well, it's the year, it's the year, and then number two, they're doing the show. Have you seen the show? It's very interesting.
What show?
It's on Discovery. How they caught the kids and the detective getting interviewed. I saw it a couple weeks ago, and I think now they're making a series of it on Discovery or Nat Geo, one of those.
Okay.
And what they showed was from the beginning. What happened? The bomb went off, how they took they knew they were working against the clock, how they took the cameras and they looked at people who didn't react to the explosion. Mm-hmm. And they saw that after he went down, he didn't react to the explosion, so they narrowed it down to him. It's very interesting.
Okay.
Listen, man, right now, a year later, you're not going to hear a silver lining story.
Okay.
Or maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe a guy picked a woman up and, she got a hand blown off. He took her to the hospital, ended up falling in love and having children. We don't know. We don't know if there's a silver lining to this. But I'll tell you what, look, when my mother died, I got to find out the gift of friendship. The people who took me in and were great to me. When I went to prison, I got to find out about the gift of fucking comedy. When I kidnapped Kent Vella that day, that morning, I got to find out what I wanted to do with my life, what I could do, and what I didn't want to do with my life. Mm-hmm. There's always something, Lee. Today, if you go home right now and so God forbid something happens and you call me and go, Joe, I got to go back to Boston. I'll call you when I come back. And a year from now, you call me and you go, Joe, I didn't have the strength or whatever. This is what I learned out of this bad position I was in. There's always a silver lining. You're not going to see it that moment. You're not going to see it when you're sitting there at the wake. You're not going to see it when you're sitting at the hospital. You're not going to see it when you're laying in the hospital. But you have to believe. Without belief, man, you have nothing. Nothing. I had nothing. But I always knew that if I could make it one more fucking day, if I go to sleep tomorrow, man, tomorrow I might get the fucking job of my dreams. Tomorrow I might hit the lottery. Tomorrow I might find a woman. It's so much belief. People base this shit on everything. It's just believing in your heart.
It's hard to do that sometimes too, like especially day to day. Like you're saying 30 years later. I can't imagine what that girl when she was like you know exactly what she was going through.
I know exactly.
When she was 8.
I know exactly what she was going through, and they didn't want to tell her.
Oh, they didn't tell her that she was part of that?
No, I forget. You have to read the article. They told her that they told her something else, then she found out, and then she investigated. Because, as a natural, you want to know what your mother died of and your dad. And
yeah, of course.
What happened. So, what's the matter, Lee? You choking up over there? We haven't even eaten the whole thing.
I'm already feeling it, but it's all right. I'm good.
You got to eat another one. It's only 5 milligrams.
Nothing's wrong. No. But I think it's interesting because it's always, I don't know what the term is, but it's, when you're going through something, it seems like it seems like nothing good, and it seems like it's day to day. But even looking back a year ago or 6 months, you do see movement through it. But it's I guess now it's hard to not be cynical about a lot of things. So I guess it's good to find the good things that happen.
You have to. You have to, because if you sit there and look at the negative, you'll die in fucking sorrow. You'll die. You'll fucking die. It just makes no sense to you. You know, it's. I'm telling you, I could sit here. The book I'm writing right now about the biography is about the bad things that happened to me, or the bad things that I created that happened to me, that I was part of creating. I'm not going to sit here, bad things happened to me. No. And what the lesson was, I learned from them.
Okay.
You know, I went to blows with my uncle, who was on the podcast. That uncle, 30 fucking years ago, you know, in 1984, I went to blows with him on fucking Vermont Avenue. The uncle that was sitting in that fucking chair 4 weeks ago. You know, we cursed at each other. We were going to fucking kill each other. I remember being in prison and prank calling them and telling them in Spanish, I'm going to fucking kill you. Te voy a matar, hijo de puta. I was fucking livid at him. But that day, he gave me a message. You know, he told me that the world didn't know me shit. I didn't want to hear it at that age. Finally, when I was in a cell 4 years later, I understood what the fuck he was talking about.
Okay.
I understood what the fuck he was talking about. You know, some of you guys watch or listen to this show and you think that fucking Joey's an asshole or whatever, or you are young enough, you have parents, you have moms and dads, you have a father who's went to college, who's educated, and you don't give a fuck what comes out of his words. You'll listen to a guy like me before you listen to your educated dad who came from a decent family and whatever. Mm-hmm. It's really weird that the people that we pay attention to in our lives, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, our parents are our heroes, but sometimes they're fucking fuddy-duddies. You know, why won't you let me go to the concert in Vegas? You know, my friends are going. They're telling you, you're going to go and you get elbowed with chicks. You don't want to go there. You're going to waste your time. Give the chick $50, stay at home, snort some coke, and get some chick to come over and lick your asshole. You get the same fucking result. But it's just amazing how people, you know, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. This fucking edible already killed me. I don't even know. I was smoking vapors this morning.
I knew you were, because you were looking at that and the camera's pointed at me and you're like looking at the camera and it's not even there.
I don't even fucking know what I'm looking at anymore. I don't even know what the fuck the cameras are in this room. This thing's turned around and satellites and shit. And I got fucking Clint Eastwood looking at me. I got a lot of people bothering me. But it's just amazing the things that we'll pay attention to and the people that will pay attention to the people that we listen to.
Yeah.
That's the point of this fucking story. So,
and it's hard because a lot of times you don't want to listen to the people.
No,
that's what happens with your parents.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. And all of a sudden you see yourself in that position. Listen, man, if I would have listened to 40% of the advice I was given from the age of 20 and 30, I wouldn't be on a podcast sitting across from a chubby Jew at 6 in the fucking morning. You understand me? I'd be at home right now getting my fucking feet manicured by 3 Asian chicks. Each foot, 3 Asian chicks. Each foot, like one holding it, one polishing, the other one going, just blowing the dust off my toenails. You understand me? If I would have listened, but I didn't listen. I had all the fucking answers. Mm-hmm. You know, I had all the answers. So now I'm a comic that carries his fucking luggage every weekend. You follow me? I could have had my own boat, my own fucking island by now. I could have been living like Marlon Brando, but no. We all think we're fucking smarter than our predecessors, and we're really fucking not. But if we take a little bit of advice that they have to offer us, you know, 3 or 4 people, we could probably fucking make it happen.
Now, did you realize, when did you realize, like with your uncle, when he said the world doesn't owe you anything, when did you realize that he said that and that was an important lesson?
4 years later, when I was sitting in a fucking jail cell. Mm-hmm. Like towards the end of my sentence, when I realized, when I got my reports and I understood my fate, I understood where he was coming from. I understood where Juan, my stepfather, was coming from when he said, don't do this, don't do that, stay on top of that. You don't learn nothing till you're in that position.
Yeah.
You know, till you're in the hospital, till you got stitches in your fucking head, till you got stitches in your mouth, or you got handcuffs on. You never listen to advice. Why would you? You got all the fucking answers. No, you're not the kiss of death. No, that would never be you. Everybody else is fucking wrong. And
it sucks when you realize they were right.
It sucks.
Right at the beginning when you're like, fuck. And that always happens with my mom for me. Because she always tells me things. I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? That's not right. And then a few years later, I'm like, God damn it. And I have to call her. What happened with you? Fuck. My mom did Paula said something to me recently, and it went back to what my mom had always told me. And I was like, I have to call my mom and tell her. And I'm like, God damn it. But it always helps. But do you have someone like that where like they tell you something, you're like, God damn it, they were right?
You don't. it's not the advice that people tell us. It's the advice that we give ourselves sometimes. Because sometimes we have the answers. Number one, we always have the answers.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't want to fucking hear them sometimes. So sometimes think like last week when that went down with Felipe in here. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I came back to me. This is what I get for not sticking to my fucking plan. This is what you get for not sticking to what you've been doing all the way. Why would I do a Monday lunchtime podcast? Why would I do something like that? I've been doing it at 6 in the morning, getting myself fucking fired up, ready to stab a motherfucker every morning. And no, I decided to do a lunchtime podcast to come in here like some fucking David Letterman sidekick, talking some stupid fucking questions at lunchtime. No, I like coming in here early and yelling and screaming and getting my day fucking going and getting the spirits, momentum, and the juices going. Because that's what fucking Mondays are about. It's not about getting up at 10 and fuck that shit. It's about getting up at 5 and going, you know what happened last week ain't gonna motherfucking happen this week.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a way better fucking week. I'm gonna sharpen my dick. I'm going to scrub my balls. I'm going to put deodorant on. I'm going to go out there and stab a motherfucker 15 times in the neck. And that's what happens. I want you to be better than the last fucking Monday every Monday. That's what I strive to be.
Yeah.
My goal is every Monday to be better than I was last fucking week. That's why I used to go to Weight Watchers on Sunday. So Monday I'd be fucking ready. Lee, you didn't eat the other fucking gloomy yet.
No, I'm already feeling this one.
No, but it's 5 milligrams. What?
No,
one more.
5
Let's do one more.
milligrams.
Yes, it is. One more.
I did
One more.
Are you disappointed you didn't get the call for Letterman?
Oh yeah, I was sat at home. Let's do one more out of respect. It's Monday. Let's do it for your IRS. One more.
Come on, dude.
I already ate the whole fucking bag.
Good. I'm glad you did.
You ate one. Eat
Yeah.
2. 10 milligrams. I'm asking you to eat 10. 10 fucking milligrams.
Can I eat half of the second?
No, one whole one. It's 5 milligrams a fucking thing.
It gets less and less milligrams each
This is
time we
what
talk about
fucking
it.
girls eat. This is what girls eat. Cut it out. Come on, cocksucker.
Damn it.
The body of Christ compels you.
And you gave me the Christmas pack too, a red and a green one.
That's good. It's Christmas every fucking day of your life. You want a purple one?
No.
I'll trade you a purple one for a red one.
These have to be 20 milligrams
No,
each.
they're not. Eat the fucking.
son
You're
of a
always
bitch.
crying. Yeah, the body of Christ compels you. The fuck. We got my man calling up when you're fucking worried about. It's 5 milligrams. It's 10. Eat the fucking thing, cocksucker. That's what it's all about. You got sugar in there to kick up your diabetes. You know what I'm saying? It'll send your sugar. It'll send your sugar right to the fucking top. Who's better than you, Lee? Who's better than you? Tell me right now. Answer me. Who's better than fucking Lee Syatt?
Nobody. Oh, God.
Nobody.
Oh, thank you guys. For Grand Rapids, I saw they made a little Vine video for me. So that was cool. God
They
damn
missed
it.
you, Lee.
Black Dog Labs. These actually taste pretty good.
They're good. They're fucking really good, man. Cut it out. You think I would fucking have? They're 5 milligrams a piece.
No, you're never an asshole, but it's just a lot of fucking edibles.
What a lot of edibles. What you ate in fucking Tempe was a lot of edibles. Trust me, people loved seeing you sweating.
Oh, of course they.
And I'm still
You
getting
love
tweets that you were sensational in Tempe. I'm getting fucking hits from people saying Lee was tremendous in Tempe. He was sweating. His face was red.
Oh, God, yeah.
He kept saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," like somebody was fucking him in the fucking culo. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank God you didn't go to Tempe this week.
Wow.
Because I would have had to drive through Coachella. Can I at least get some credit for not jumping up and down and going to Coachella? I went to Vegas. I went to one concert. At least I'm not going to 2 weekends of fucking jumping up and down. I deserve a little bit of credit.
You get fucking Ugats.
You son of a...
Cocksucker. Going to some girl concert. You should have duped her a yard, let her go to the concert, and you could have gone and played blackjack by yourself. That's what a smart operator would do.
I can't leave her alone. I can't
Well,
leave her
she's a
alone.
grown fucking woman.
I know.
They like that shit. You're gonna go to some fucking half a fag concert sitting. She's playing the piano barefoot, whatever the fuck she does. You gotta sit there and make believe you're having a good time. Oh, this is great. This ain't fucking great. Would you tell me the truth? Would you much rather be playing blackjack than sitting there?
I'd always rather be playing
All right,
blackjack.
then. Now, who the fuck? Stop lying to these people at home. This is what the show's about. Fucking honesty. You're gonna sit there. Oh, this is great. Oh.
You know who I'd love to have call on? I don't know if it's a psychologist or whatever it is, but as soon as I start gambling, like, even when I was there, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back this weekend, and I'm gonna go back and make more money. It's a weird thing seeing the degenerates in Vegas. Just throwing.
When you see the
thousands of
degenerate
money.
gamblers, do you get scared? Tell me the truth. Like, I get scared when I see certain
The
drug
degenerates, I
addicts.
get scared, but we were there And we walked in the Bellagio, and this guy must have had 20,000 in chips. He must have got one of those markers, and my dick got hard. I was like, he was playing 500 a hand, and I looked at her.
Wait a second. So you know what 20,000 looks like in chips?
It was. I don't know.
No,
exactly,
I don't.
But it was stacked.
Lee, I'm not here to fuck with you.
No.
I don't know what 20,000 looks like. Are they like 10,000? I know there's like $1,000.
It could have been more.
$5,000.
It could have been more. It probably was more. I think it was $100 chips, but he had a stack in front of him, like 4, 5, 6 columns up, and I was just looking at it like, what the fuck?
And was he playing blackjack or
blackjack.
Poster? Poker. What the fuck am I saying?
Blackjack, and he just was. I just looked at Paula, and she pulled me away because there was a 500 minimum hand table. It's like, what the.
What's the highest minimum you've ever sat down to play?
I've played at the $50 table. When I made a mistake a couple times I want to go, I played 300 a hand just because I was. What happens is you try to win money back and you start playing stupid. That's not how you're going to win money. Right. So I did that a couple times, and then that's when I drove back the same night, and I was pissed off. I lost $800. But fucking, and thank God I don't live there, because I would be fucking. I don't know how people go to college at UNLV. It's fucking. There's something in me that just. And my grandfather loved it. My grandfather went to the track every day. It's something in me that just pulls me towards it.
Do you get mad while you're losing money at all at yourself, or
not while I'm playing, but I start playing stupidly.
Do you have a good time while you're
I love it. And I love it. I have a rule. It's not racist. It's a rule that I learned from someone else. You don't play with lady Asian dealers. For whatever reason, they're always mean. At this one table I was at this weekend, it was just it's very social. I'm not a very social person, but the dealer and I were talking. You always talk to someone sitting there. It's a great fucking time. You have a drink. It's a lot of fun, and especially when you're winning, you're high-fiving people. You're knocking on the table when you want to get a blackjack. It's a lot of fucking fun.
Do you just play blackjack, or you do poker also?
I have to learn poker. poker.
Okay, now these casinos downtown LA that Ari used to go to poker tournaments.
Yeah.
They don't play blackjack there.
They do a little bit, but you have to.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, they do. I've lost money there, but they have the machines that shuffle for you, and that's bad. And then at some of them you have to pay $1 each hand you want to play.
What stops you from going to those things on a daily
I've been to
basis?
a couple.
Like when we leave here, what stops you from going?
Just knowing I'm going to lose that. I went to Commerce Casino a couple times, and it's nothing like Vegas. It's like a big warehouse of sadness, and it's just I like the big buildings, and it's happy. And I like dealers who are nice. At places like that, the dealers yell at you, and it's just. I would love to learn poker, but it would also probably be the downfall of me. I scratch an itch when I go every 6 months to Vegas. If I went every day, I wouldn't come here.
Let me ask you this:
I'd sell this computer.
Just to talk about dreams and hopes.
Yeah.
Would you consider learning to be a dealer?
Maybe, but I don't want to be around that every day.
Okay. I'm just got questions for you.
It would, but they're so. Some of them are so good. There's a guy on. Speaking of friends on Facebook and Twitter, there's a guy Toking Lar who's a
good guy.
Who's one of the security guys,
right?
And he told me he said that some of the bigger casinos, some of the dealers make $100,000 a year, just because they have to be so fast and so good at it, and they have to be able to count, and they have to be sociable and bring people in. It's amazing when you really think about it, all the stuff that goes into it, but. You're never gonna beat Vegas.
Now how come I'm not a gambler, Lee? A guy like me doesn't lose his mind every week, because I have all the makings of being a gambler. My mother was a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
I grew up in that environment. I cannot tell you that I don't love it. I cannot tell you that I don't love sports. I'm 51 years old. I can't sit there and watch 3 games on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And when I was 20, I couldn't sit there and watch 3 games on a Sunday. Not because I hated football, but because I felt guilty. I need to make money. I need to do something with my life. I'm sitting there watching 3 fucking games and then take a shower and go to a bar to watch the Sunday night game or the Monday night game. Really? Is that what my life is all about?
Maybe you hate losing money more than you want to gamble. Because for me, I hate losing money, but luckily for me, I never got into any sort of drugs. I'm not an alcohol. I don't drink. So maybe addictions kind of lead towards other things. Maybe the thing you have with drugs was your addiction, and that took you away from gambling.
Well, it's funny because my whole thing was, I paid a bookie on Thursdays a couple times. And did I like it? No, because I would have to rob. Because I don't like when people don't pay me. So I always believe in paying people. So I would not let myself have to call you and say, hey, Lee, I don't have your fucking money. Mm-hmm. So I would rob, and I enjoyed robbing. I enjoyed that part of it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you people and say it was a gun to my head. I enjoyed doing the stupid shit I was doing at 18, 19. And this was when it really affected me at that age. When it affected me in 83 when I moved with a friend of mine called Fernie Basulto. His brother's on Facebook now. Fernie was my friend. I loved Fernie dearly. One of the pains in my soul today are that the three guys I was closest with growing up, they're not around in my life anymore. I don't really have them. I don't know. Roger, Glenn, and Fernie are doing their own thing, and part of them doesn't like talking to me. Whatever. Roger does. Timmy does. Who I gave a shout out, Timmy Holloway. And it's so weird that I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say to you. I was involved with the gambling with them. Glenn, my friend Glenn, was a degenerate also. Fernie never gambled in his life. He came to me one day. He said he wanted to put a bet in. What are you guys always talking about? 5-timers and 10-timers. He ended up putting a 100-time parlay in and won.
Holy shit.
100-time. First bet ever, put a 100-time parlay and won. What happens to a guy like that? He gets sucked in.
Oh, yeah.
He went right down to the bookmaker's house and picked up $1,200. We went to a restaurant called Piccolissimo. Mm-hmm. We ordered the lobster fra Diablo. This is how fucking crazy this kid was. You know what a finger bowl is? Where you wash your fingers in when the seafood comes?
Okay.
He drank the water out of the finger bowl. He had never been to a restaurant that nice before in his life. Just giving you an example of where his head was at. From fucking that day in October to Super Bowl Sunday in 83, which it was, 82, 83. He didn't stop. He gambled every week, and he was up like 50, 60 grand.
You always win the first time.
Yeah, but he was winning the whole season.
Oh, wow.
He was betting basketball and winning. And then came January, the Super Bowl. And he ended up losing the 60 he made plus 20,000 to his friends. And then for a month, he just bet 40-time parlays 3 times a night to bet basketball. And if you want to catch up on sports, basketball is not the fucking way to do it. No. It's every day.
Yeah.
It buries you, Remember, the prime gambling spots in this country September to fucking February 1st. Once that Super Bowl's over, 60% of the gambling that's done in this country for sports is done because you have college football, pro football, college basketball starting up. You catch the beginning of it. It's still green in December, so you can make some money. You got pro basketball starts in November. You have so many different sports that are playing. You have college on Thursday nights and Saturday, all day Saturday. You got pro now on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, Sunday night, Monday fucking night. They give you all these avenues to fucking gamble, and that's what I've always said, that Thursdays is like putting the one fucking needle in the nail in Jesus. Friday is the other nail in his hand. Saturday, those college games are the nail in your feet. Sunday is the thorn in your fucking head, and Monday Night Football's when they stick that spear in your fucking heart.
Oh, good Lord.
It's the 12 stations of Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? They don't fuck around Las Vegas. That's why it scares me, because you're a very nice guy. When you go to Las Vegas, it scares me. I know that you.
Well, I have some rules. I go to the ATM when I'm here, and I never go to an ATM there.
No, and on top of that, they might steal your fucking number. Remember, always in Vegas, the least you got to go into your personal stuff, the better. I got nothing against Vegas. It's the people. It's what the thing is made of.
I have that rule. I have. I don't carry all my cash with me. Like, I'll bring a little bit of it to the casino because I don't want to get robbed. And I'm very like Paulo. Whenever you go to the cashier, Paulo will just walk away. And I say, don't walk. Like, I always move to the side. I don't walk around counting my money. I'm very careful. I don't play games I don't understand. Like, I was gonna play craps. I just don't understand it. So I have rules like that. There's no better feeling for me than winning the money, but it's just when you lose, that sadness. Like when I went and came back the same night after losing $800.
Were you sad that night?
Oh, that drive home is a depressing drive home, and I didn't even stay the night in the hotel. I was staying at I was trying to make money, so I stayed at the Quad, and they give you a $25 credit for food, so I lost all my money. As I was walking back from the casino, I took all my the loyalty cards they give you, and I threw them out on the street. I threw them out in a trash can. I took the $25 food credit, and I just went to the only open restaurant, and I was like, give me this. I just got all the way up to 25. I went upstairs. I hadn't even unpacked my bag in the room. I got my bag, and I took the disgusting pizza, and I just drove back home. It's a terrible thing when you lose, and I think that the little bit of losing that's happened to me is what's keeping me from going to other casinos, because I would love it. There's nothing. No, who wouldn't love to be living in Vegas, going to casinos? But you see them every once in a while, especially in the sports book, especially watching the horses. I sat next to a guy watching the horses who was hammered out of his mind, but he was picking every race, and he was picking it right. But it's just maybe when he actually bets, he loses. But when he's picking it beforehand, he wins every time. I don't know. It's just.
And I got to tell you something, and I'll tell you this right now, man. Some of the best times I've had have been at a horse track.
Oh, yeah.
I love the track. But I go to the track with $40.
Yeah.
And once I lose the $40, it's over. And that $40 has to get me an iced tea, a hot dog, some entertainment when I'm there. For me, there's nothing better than smoking a number and going to Santa Anita and getting some sun.
Yeah.
You have some clam chowder, whatever. When I was a kid, I go to the Meadowlands just to get the clam chowder. If I got a bowl of clam chowder, that means I won. For me, I fucking won,
Yeah.
So,
well, isn't everything kind of? I mean, I don't want to say it's the same for drugs, but maybe it is. Maybe if you could, let me ask you, if you could have kept your cocaine habit to $20 a night, Friday and Saturday, would that have been okay for the rest of your life? Just doing a little bit, just to.
No, because that wouldn't have been a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying. For gambling, if you can just do a little bit, just bring $40 to the track once every few months, just to have fun and be outside with your wife. That's better than the people who are going to the ATM or doing the title loans on their cars. Like, I feel like that's when you start losing it. So I just don't know. Maybe drugs are just always bad. But.
Well, for me, it was this. This was my philosophy at the time. I was doing drugs and I was gambling. So my fucking big thing was, okay, if I'm going to give somebody money every Thursday and not get dick.
Yeah.
Not get dick. You hand this guy an envelope and he's like, rough week, huh? Yeah. All right, see you next week. No, I'll see, That's all you get from your bookmaker. If I'm going to do that, I might as well get coke, try to get my dick sucked, and try to look out windows all night, because that's what happens. You look out window, you get paranoid.
Yeah.
That's, you want another one?
No, these are fucking strong as shit.
They ain't fucking strong, cocksucker.
They're good, though.
These are fucking, they're delicious. They did a great job. This is given to me by fucking friends in Grand Rapids.
It's called Black Dog Edibles.
Yeah, they gave me a couple. A couple, I ate them the first night. Some other couple made edibles, like made cookies that were delicious.
Yeah.
I brought a bunch of those gummies hermanos. Speaking with, how good of a time did we have Tuesday night?
That was fun.
Did you tell these motherfuckers about Tuesday night? We went to Ari's. This is not happening show. And that's what we were talking about, role models last week. And you know what? If I answered 70 fucking emails last night, 30 of them were about role models.
Really?
Everybody was confused. Everybody said the same thing. Everybody was like, wow. I had athletes, but I realized it was a great time. The Gummies Hermanos came.
Those guys don't fuck around.
Those motherfuckers.
They were so fucking high. And they drove down from fucking wherever they live up north doing the fucking dabs in the cup holder. He said he bought a piece specifically because it fits in the cup holder. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, guys, let me tell you something. A lot of people who watch, because of this California thing with the weed, a bunch of fucking fakes popped up. Thousands of fakes. They walk around with their eyes like this, like they're Jesus, and man, I'm so high. And they ain't shit. They don't even smoke good fucking weed. I know half of them, they take 2 hits of garbage weed, and it's just to impress you fucking morons. Shame on you for being impressed. But then you get motherfuckers that come along. That Reefer is in their fucking nutsack. You understand me? Like, it's who they are. And I have friends like that, like Edwin San Juan. Reefer is in his fucking nutsack. He travels with a pipe that would kill most fucking people. He used to travel with a quarter pound, Edwin.
Jesus.
We used to meet Ralphie May. Those motherfuckers smoke some dope, okay? You know who gets fucking wasted every time? I just found an old Mad Flavors World on email that you had sent me to look at before you put it up, and it was the one with them in San Jose.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, I saw Lee, 2010. I'm like, what the fuck is this? 2011. And I looked at the video, and it was one that you had put together of them. And I don't know if you remember. I go, look at these guys. And they went in their pocket, and they had a torch.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? That was 2 fucking years ago. They used to show up at the San Jose Improv with a fucking torch and banana bread and cookies and fucking bags of dope. And it's just mind-boggling. So they show up Tuesday night. I go, Lee, when we drive down, it's fucking hysterical because Lee calls me. He did the Josh Wolf podcast. He goes, I'll pick you up after that. And I told him right there, I go, there's no picking me up. You park in the car. I'm driving you because they're bringing a special gumi for you.
Oh, God.
We went over the Laurel Canyon, went down there. The Storyteller show was great. It was packed. There was tons of people. My agent was there. Darren Carter was there. You know, just Greg from Chandra Keys' office. Was that his name?
I think so. And Brett Ernst was there.
Brett Ernst was there. I mean, we laughed our asses off. And then we went outside, and I told my wife we'll be home by 11. We got home like at 1:30 or something like that. It was fucking ridiculous.
Well, you gave me a fucking head of the gummy, and you think, okay, so these guys they make gummies, and they have a couple people down here. You think that maybe they have a setup? These guys were walking around with a shopping bag that couldn't have been more full of gummies, and they were handing it out like they were Santa Claus. And they gave you, I don't think you could even hold the amount that they gave you. And fuck. And then after that, they were like, so you wanted to do a dab after that head?
We went across the street and started doing dabs right in the fucking street. And I did a dab, I gotta be honest with you, it shut my fucking lungs down.
Yeah.
It just shut them down. It was like having asthma. I couldn't fucking breathe. Did you see me stand there?
Yeah.
I ready to have a fucking heart attack. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking have a heart attack. And I was like, that's it. I can't smoke this shit no more. And I'll tell you what, I'm going on 2 months on fucking Thursday without smoking a joint. Do you believe that? Or doing a bong hit? No physical reefer on fucking Thursday. Just vapors and that one fucking dab. You believe that, Lee?
Well, dab is kind of like a vapor, I think. So isn't it? So do you think you're just going to keep going and fucking...
I'm going to go till May 17th. I'm going to do the 90 days because I'm doing that thing for Doug.
Okay.
And I'll see then how I feel. I mean, I'm having a great time eating edibles.
Yeah.
I've got it down to the edibles. I'm not eating edibles that are fucking really fattening. I'm not eating cookies. I'm not eating big banana bread no more. I'm not even eating the chocolate bars anymore.
I haven't seen you with that yet.
No, nothing.
This stuff.
I've been doing tiny... the Chiba Chews are 35 calories. That's a half a fucking point. I mean, Weight Watchers, 1 point is equal to 60 60 calories is 1 point. A Chiba Chew, the Deca, is 35 fucking points.
Yeah.
That don't do nothing. That don't do dick to you. All those things that they make are 35 points. They make diabetic stuff and they make shit with sugar in it to kill you. That's why when people go to me, we have, ice cream with THC in it. That's great, but I got to eat that whole gallon of ice cream to get high. I don't have that fucking type of time.
Yeah.
I just want to pop some. And the other bars, those chocolate bars, are delicious.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking chocolate bar, bro. I don't need a fucking chocolate bar. I just don't need it. I work hard, so that's it. So that's all. I've been living on just vapors and the edibles. How fucking crazy is that, guys?
Oh, never. Especially after the amount of weed that you had at my last place.
How much weed was in that?
Fucking.
You know how sad it is? Guys, and it's cute, and we have a great time, and we giggle, but come on, guys. Fucking 2 joints during the podcast, and a joint from 4:30 to 6 before when I leave the house. I'd smoke 3 pipefuls. I wasn't rolling joints at the house. I was smoking pipes. I would fill the pipe 3 fucking times. Jesus. I'm not smoking some fucking Susquehanna weed. I'm smoking the shit that killed Pontius Pilate. and fucking, then I'm rolling 2 joints, and then I'm going home after the podcast and smoking another 2 joints. Then I'm smoking again in the afternoon. Then who don't I bump into? And then at night, it's a fucking smoke-a-thon in that room. It had to end. It had to end somewhere,
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, and some guys tweeted me that they were bringing you hummus. Did they make you hummus in Grand Rapids?
Luke said, nah. I told him, Luke, you bring me hummus, I'll get you thrown out. Don't fucking bring me no hummus, cocksucker.
I love it.
I don't know why I don't like that shit. I don't like it at all. I don't even want it around me.
That's why
it's disgusting. No. It would piss me off. It gets me angry. I wouldn't bring something around you if you didn't like it. Don't bring it around
you do?
me. No. But you like that stuff. It's not like hummus. How much hummus? Did you eat any hummus in Vegas, cocksucker?
No.
No, you're a big shot. Fuck hummus. That's during the week All alone in Vegas, you're like, fuck the Iranians. No hummus this tonight.
No hummus. Fuck. Whew.
What's it?
These are strong. Feels nice though.
I'm gonna eat another one too.
No, leave me alone.
You only ate 2 of them. That's 10 milligrams. The whole bag is 20.
I don't think so.
The whole fucking bag is 20. It says it right on the thing. Look at it. The whole thing. We're gonna eat another one. What the fuck? Total product: cherry canna cube, black dog, THC 19.8590.
Per each one, right?
No, for fucking.
I don't know. I'm already feeling it. There's no way.
What feeling it? They're 5. Get another one. Let's go. You got a red one. Let's eat a green one. Let's make it Christmas. Let's go. We got one.
I already had a red and a green one.
So let's have another purple one.
I'm all right.
You want a purple one?
No, thank you.
And I'll eat a red one.
No,
Lee,
you can have a red one.
Lee, do it for Jerusalem. When was the last time you did something for Jerusalem?
Never.
Where's the fucking Jew flag that was supposed to be on the wall?
It's at my house.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? We're supposed to bring the Jew flag.
We're moving out. I don't know. Fuck.
We're moving out because you didn't have the Jew flag. If they would have saw the Jew flag, they wouldn't have fucked with you no more.
Oh, that's just
if they would have saw the flag of Israel, everybody, black
so?
people, everybody's scared of the flag of Israel. You gotta get it together. You're slipping. Let me give some shout outs real quick. My main man, Ryan Zick, Timmy Holloway, I love you, Landon Bench, George Landry, and my man Tommy Ray, Water Boxer Cleo, my main man Lorne Rosenkerr. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening. I want to give a shout out to my people on it. As usual, I had to take 2 flights to Grand Rapids and 2 flights back. I brought the turnaround 180s. Tremendous. When I get off the plane, tremendous. It's got all the good stuff from Onnit, from Alpha Brain to minerals to vitamins to B12, so you don't get no fucking jet lag, and I'm on those. Go to Onnit.com, man. Listen, Onnit's there for anything that you're lacking, whether it's your immune system with Shroom Tech, you want more oxygen when you work out with Shroom Tech Sport, something's wrong with your bones. They got the buffalo. Did Josh take the buffalo meat?
Yeah.
Okay, the buffalo protein strips. I mean, Onnit has so much to offer. All right, you don't have money. It's tax season. You don't want to buy nothing. You're broke. I get it. Just go to Onnit.com. Go and see what they have available to you. They have an Onnit program that you could order stuff and it gets right to your door on the first of every month. You save 10% a month, plus the 10% if you use my fucking coupon on joeydiaz.net. What's the code?
Church.
CHURCH. That's the one for Onnit, all right? So right there you have it. Let me talk to you about something else that's really important. And what I'm going to talk to you about is Hulu Plus. If I sat here and told you that I sit home every night and watch Hulu Plus, I'm lying to you. But you know who does watch Hulu Plus? My fucking wife, okay? And every time I come home, she tells me about, you know, Hulu Plus has kids shows on there too. They have so much shit on there. I didn't know. I knew Modern Family was on there and The Daily Show and all that shit. But they got Nashville. They got fucking Lost. They got Doctor Who. You know, you can watch this on your smartphone. She watches on Roku. I guess that's what she does now. Yeah. I don't know, fucking Roku, Xbox, PlayStation, pretty much any streaming fucking device, all right? It's $7.99 a month. If you go to the webpage, they're going to give you fucking 1 week for free. Because you're hanging out with the church and all of us motherfuckers, and you know, Lee the Jew, bam! You get 2 weeks for free and $7.99 a month. That's $96 a year to fucking watch anything you want to. And you can fucking binge watch TV. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is on there. There's so many fucking things. They have so many different goddamn genres. From New Girl to Once Upon a Time to Family Guy. I mean, I go on for fucking ever. They got kids shows. They got reality, Shark Tank, Mob Wives, Action and Adventure, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They even got sports, WWE, Monday. I mean, cut the shit, motherfuckers.
Thank you for reminding me. Shark Tank was on twice last week. Oh, I'm going to go home and right after
That's right. Don't fuck around. Go to HuluPlus.com. Go to joeydiaz.net. Go to the Hulu Plus and press Joey. Get 2 weeks for free on the fucking arm. Binge everything. Nashville, singing songs, fucking Shark Tank, reality. Then it's $7.99 a month. After that, $96 a year. I ain't fucking around with you people no more. You know, I don't have time to people. I give you the best deal available.
He's a busy man.
How many times have you talked to Ari, who's Jewish, that I always know where they get the best lunch specials? That's what I do. I'm trying to get you the best fucking deals. Again, you're a man. You're a woman. You gotta go to fucking some pharmacy every month or some outlet place and stand in line and get razors. Your razors get rusty. Have you seen the fucking price of razors lately? They're expensive. Stop it. Stop it. I got the answer right here at the Church of What's Happening Now. Yeah. The answer is Dollar Shave Club, motherfuckers. The best out there. They got a program for you. $1 a month, $6 a month, or $9 a month. What do you get in each package? I don't know. Go to dollarshaveclub.com and take a look. But let me tell you just a little bit. You get razors. You get one stationary razor, and then they send you a box of blades every month. Some blades have 2 fucking things with the aloe strip. That's the $9 package. But let me tell you something. Take it from me. Take the $6 package. Get the $6 package. It's $72 a fucking year. Everything gets sent to your house. Oh, you want to order the one wipe Charlies and keep your asshole clean? You could do that too. You want to order the cocoa shave butter for your face to smooth out the humps and the bumps? You could do that too. I'm not asking you to do that. All I'm asking you to do is to take care of yourself. For $6 a fucking month, you get the razors sent to your goddamn house. You don't got to go nowhere. You don't got to sit in traffic. They're there. Bam. That's one less fucking thing in your month. Go to joeydiaz.net. Go to Dollar Shave Club. What's the code, brother?
Church.
Church. CHURCH. How easy is that? Get your fucking razors today. Stop fucking around with yourself. Also, to my main people at escapepodtank.com, making it happen. This is the 3rd month they're working with us, and I'm working with them, and I love it because everybody who emails me back says they call Jeremy. He gives them the information. He sends them brochures. He does whatever he has to do to break it down for you. That's one thing. Customer service is fucking key in my world. Number 2, I'm going to save you $2 to $3 grand on each fucking tub, whether it's a commercial tub or a residential tub, wherever the fuck you want to float. Wherever you want those nuts to fucking float, we'll make it happen for you. Go to escapepodtank.com. Call him up. Call Jeremy. Tell him I sent you. Say, Jeremy, fucking answer the phone, cocksucker. I got questions for you, and he'll answer the fucking phone for you. If you mention me, he's going to give you an additional $250 off. So if it's a commercial tub, a residential tub, you get it mailed out to you. They'll give you directions. Somebody have a contractor in the area that'll come and put the box together for you. But you get an extra $250 off to buy a bag of dope. That's what Escape Pod Tank does. EscapePodTank.com does for you, cocksuckers, all right? Stop wasting your money going to float somewhere. Just do it at your house. Go to the bank, get a loan, put a tank in your house. You can fart in there, you can whack off on there. The cum stays on the sides. Who gives a fuck? It's yours. Right or wrong?
It's so easy I can put it together.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
Look at the shape of you. What am I going to do with you? Eat another edible.
No.
You're not even fucking high.
Yes, I am.
Look at the fucking shape of you.
I have a very serious question.
What's the question you want to ask me?
Why don't hotels put plungers in the rooms?
Because then like that, you call downstairs, they come up, you charge them $5, but it's beautiful because they always want to plunge your own shit. That's disgusting. They always send some fucking Jamaican dude with a weird look on his face, and you're like, let me the plunge. Oh no, I do it. You ain't going in there. I don't want you to see what's in my fucking shit. You ain't going in there.
We went to it's a place called Tacos El Gordo. Apparently it's pretty big in San Diego and stuff, and it was some of the best tacos we've had. We went there the first night because our flight was at 9 o'clock. Around 4 a.m, I woke up and I took a huge shit.
You fucked that bathroom.
I fucked that bathroom.
The toilet was tapping out.
Yeah. And I flushed. I'm like, oh shit, this isn't going down. And I flushed again, and I think there's a sensor in these fancy things so it doesn't overflow, thank God. But I was nervous it was going to overflow.
It was right there to the tip. Yeah. Right there to the tip.
So I took the trash can and I filled it up. Just because I was nervous. Thinking I could get it to go down. Thinking there was a plunger. No plunger. I walked down to the front desk. Hey, can I have a plunger? We have to send an engineer up. I'm like, I just want a plunger. You must have a bucket. I thought they had a bucket of them behind the front desk. No. And I'm like, I don't want a big guy coming in at 4 a.m. making Paulo up. So I waited outside in the hallway. Luckily, he let me do it. So I plunged it. No.
You're supposed to give him $5-10.
For what?
To bring the plunge up and not go.
No, they should just give me a fucking plunger.
Shh. What are you fucking knowing about scratching your head? Eat another edible. You're supposed to give him a 10 spot to not go in your room.
I did. He didn't go in my room. I did it.
Did you give him a 10 spot?
No.
Did you give him the plunger back?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
He carried it in a bag. He didn't.
No. Like, what do you think? He's going to walk around with shit falling from it? You fuck.
But I poured the trash can back into the toilet and I flushed it again. And I put the trash can in the bag too. I was like, we don't need this in our room.
Disgustingly. And then you don't give the poor guy a part of the fucking business. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Well, why don't you have a plunger in a hotel room?
Because what do you want to have? 200 fucking plungers?
Yeah.
It's part of the game. They don't want the shit to get out of control. What if there's something that's not? What if your shit had metal in it?
What?
What if you ate like a bicycle?
Okay.
And you shit a bicycle in the fucking thing, and it's about to clog up the toilet. That's why they send the guy. He's no engineer. but they send them up there to flush it to make sure your bathroom's okay. You're supposed to give them a time. Now, don't get me wrong. I would never want somebody to smell the core of my shit, because once you flush the toilet and that shit breaks in half, that's a complete different odor than you got originally when it comes out. You get those gastric juices and shit.
Yeah.
When it breaks in half, when it breaks in half.
I'm high, leave me alone.
When it breaks, eat one more edible. When it breaks in half, you're sitting there going, it's disgusting. I don't want nobody in there either, so I give them a 10 spot to keep them in the hallway.
Yeah.
Every time I order coffee, like when I get coffee package, they only put 2 packages in your room. That's why now I got to travel with fucking sweetener. Because I become a fucking shoplifter, a sweetener shoplifter. Every time I go to eat when I'm on the road, I look around, I got to steal the fucking blue packages.
Oh, because you don't housekeeping.
Yeah, they only put 1 blue package in your room with 2 fucking pink packages for every cup of coffee. I need like 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers. So every time I drink coffee, like I like to drink coffee in the morning when I wake up. 1 fucking cup when I wake up in the morning. Yeah. Right? Just 1 cup. I don't know how people drink coffee all day. And that night before I do comedy, or sometimes before I go to bed at night, I'll get a cup of coffee and smoke a joint, smoke like a vapor. And I love that and write 2 or 3 jokes. I love all that shit. So that's what I use coffee for. So I would come in at night. They give you 2 pack. They give you 1 pack of decaf and 1 pack of regular fucking coffee. I'm going to be there for 4 days. When I go to the front desk, you think they got coffee behind the front desk?
You would think so.
No.
Oh.
They make an engineer come up to your fucking room.
Hey.
So I give him $5.
For what?
To bring the coffee up.
Oh.
Wouldn't you?
I'm a nice tipper, but I draw the line.
You gotta tip him. You gotta tip him.
Lee,
you're representing the church. You gotta give him a fucking fin, a 10 spot LaRue.
Oh, God.
You're out there. People see you. They know you're international.
Oh. Know what I did think of? Those fucking poor people on the strip, fucking costumes, taking pictures. I felt so bad for this one guy who's dressed, him and his buddy were Bert and Ernie in the fucking worst looking costumes I've ever seen. They must have sewed it themselves. But he's like, picture buddy? So him and his friend must have come from the South to make it big in Vegas. They were in homemade Bert and Ernie costumes in the fucking 90-degree weather. I'm like, oh.
You think you got problems?
Yeah.
Are you going to go back with me in Vegas to July 18th?
Yeah, that's right around my birthday.
When is your birthday?
July 20th.
And what are you going to do? Is Paul going to take it?
I don't know. It's fucking April.
What's the name of the girl you went to see?
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey again, cocksucker.
No.
I'm going to go see Lana Del Rey.
Actually, July 13th is our 1-year anniversary.
And what are you going to do?
Bam. I don't know.
What are you planning on?
I don't know. Fucking she has.
She's see Lana Del Rey again, cocksucker?
No, she's working during the week this summer, so I don't know. We'll do something on the weekend.
So you're not going to go to South Point with me on the 18th?
No, I just said I would.
Me, Rick Ramos, and you.
Okay.
Let you loose.
Bam.
Maybe that's the night we'll get a chick to fart in your fucking mouth on stage at the Dirty Show. We can find a chick in Vegas to fart in your mouth for $10.
No hookers. Please.
No hookers, but I'm going to get a heavy-duty black chick.
Know what was weird?
What was weird? You tell me.
At the taco place, we saw like 2 hookers and their pimp. They were having like an end-of-shift meeting. It was fucking weird. And it's also weird.
And what were they saying? Did you peep
Nothing.
in?
No, I didn't see what.
Did you get her number so you could put her on the podcast?
No, fuck. But I would love to. Like, she gave him all the money. She paid for the tacos and gave him. He gave him each a couple of bills. But then he took it. I was like, what must that feel like at the end of the night?
What was he dressed like?
He had a fucking funny shirt on too. It was like, "Ain't nobody as fly as me" or something with the word "fly" in it. And it was hysterical. And the hookers in Vegas are hysterical too. Like, they'll just position themselves like on the walkways, and like they'll be in this tight dresses. And then also, I learned from somebody, if you see a girl like that alone in a bar, that's a hooker too. Because why are they alone at the bar? So every time we would walk by one, I just pointed out to Paul, like, look, there's another hooker. It's I don't know, it's crazy.
It's your hobby now. Look at you, you're a bad motherfucker.
It's crazy to see that.
2 years ago, you didn't know nothing. Now you know hookers. You're fucking ordering plungers to your room. You're shitting blood.
Why don't you have plungers in the room? That's stupid. I'm paying hundreds of dollars a night to stay there. Have a fucking $10 plunger in the room.
They don't, because that's the scam. The engineer and the 10 spot. You're
fucking 10 spot.
Everybody's got to make money. They're union. You ever think of that? They're fucking union.
You know what? They don't have Uber and Lyft in Vegas. They don't have those things in Vegas. It must be the cab unions or something. They must be fucking huge there.
Did you try the Uber? I
went on because when we were at the airport, I was just going to see how much it was going to be. because they have those shared ride vans in Vegas where you can go up and down the strip, but those take 18 hours to get to your room. So we were just gonna take a cab. So I put Uber on, and there's a big thing pops up: no Uber or Lyft in Vegas.
How long was the taxi line in Vegas this time?
Ooh, at the airport, it wasn't that long, but I've never taken the taxi.
When you got there,
yeah,
how bad was it?
It was only one line. It didn't, but we had to walk through all those.
All that
things.
shit. It's a fucking nightmare. Like, you're like, what the fuck is this? Let me just walk to the front and get me a cab.
No.
I want to talk about something that we don't talk a lot about here. And I know you suffer from it. What's the matter, brother?
I'm pretty fucking high.
That's right. Who takes care of you like me? Huh? Who takes care of you like your friends from Grand Rapids? Huh?
No one.
You gonna eat one more with
No,
us?
thank you, but this is crazy.
This is tremendous. Let's eat one more.
No, thank you.
What the fuck? It's Monday. It's Monday, April 14th. Who's better than you? Huh? You want to eat one more?
No, thank
and then
you.
we'll go for breakfast at Lulu's.
Okay.
You want to go get a nice steak? We'll get you a nice fucking steak
No.
with some fucking...
I want a breakfast sandwich. Oh, those sounds good.
What kind of breakfast sandwich?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Look, what kind of cheese? Tell me cheddar so I can hit you
I don't
in the
know
head
what
with
do
this.
they put on the ones. I don't choose it. Whatever they put on the like.
What are we
places.
talking about? Mimi's or Lulu's?
Okay, you said Lulu's, but
What's
I don't care.
Lulu's?
I don't know.
Lulu's?
You said it.
I'm high. I don't know what fucking Lulu is. Or Mimi's. I don't even fuck. Mimi's around the corner.
Okay.
Mimi's is good. They
That's
got the
fine.
fucking fries, but I wouldn't go. If I go there, I'm only allowed to eat one egg, wheat toast, and fucking fruit. That's what my diet calls for. One scrambled egg, wheat toast,
See,
and
that's
fruit.
the biggest thing about the edibles is the munchies after.
I got no munchies. You
don't get
focus.
munchies?
No, you gotta focus.
Oh my god,
I got
dude.
cantaloupe at the house. I got strawberries. I'm thinking about it already. I'm gonna eat a whole cantaloupe. I'm gonna kill that
Not
fucking-
even taking the rind off.
I'm gonna kill that
I can
fucking
just see you
cantaloupe. Oh, I
with
eat the whole fucking thing.
paper,
No, my
paper
wife,
towel, and then it would just bite
my
into
wife
the top.
cut it up already because it's the
okay.
baby's. The baby eats it too.
You're gonna have your baby's cantaloupe.
It's mine. It's my cantaloupe, but she cuts it up small for the baby too. It's my fucking cantaloupe. It's my strawberries. There's bananas there for the baby and tangerines. There's a bunch of fruit. The fucking cantaloupe is mine, cocksucker. My wife eats the bananas. There's raspberries and there's raspberries with the yogurt and granola. That's for her. But the cantaloupe and the strawberries are Uncle Joey's. That's just the way the fucking thing goes.
You just see
cocksucker.
Mercy putting her hand in the bowl, just looking at you like, what the fuck, dude?
Dog, she eats all everything. She takes the yogurt and throws it in her face. When I get there
telling-
later,
you're
she'll have
telling me
fucking
that.
yogurt on her hair, her hair. But I tell you what's
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
no, I'll tell you what's a big problem. I didn't know that a lot of people fucking suffer from insomnia. You have insomnia?
Oh yeah.
Last night I called you. You were in bed at 9 o'clock.
Oh, I was just tired because it
Let me
was
get
an
a
early
water over
flight.
there, little bro.
But yeah, it used to be a lot worse. It's terrible.
A lot of people have that.
Oh yeah, I think it's a lot of people my age have it. But you know what? The problem there is insomnia, but part of the problem for me too is the TV, the phone, the laptop. That stuff doesn't help.
What do you do? I mean, what kind of insomnia do you have?
It's been better recently. When I'm working a lot and I get tired during the day, it's not as bad. It would be like during the sad thing is during college, it's really not that hard to get your work done. So you'll have a lot of time watching TV. I've been up till 5, 6 in the morning a lot, like for weeks in a row. It's just you can't fall asleep. It's terrible when it happens because you just can't fall asleep.
It's amazing. My insomnia started, if that's what you call it, was family fucking inherited.
Okay.
Because of the
you
bar
told
business.
me. Yeah.
Because of the bar business. My mother would come home at 3 and wake me up. So as I got older, I didn't notice it then, but I noticed it when I was 20. Mm-hmm. That I would go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, and at fucking 2:30 I'd be up.
Yeah.
And
That's not insomnia. Well, did you go to bed or did you fall? Because
I'd fall asleep and then wake up after 4 hours
no,
of sleep.
that's. I mean, when I
What's
think
that?
insomnia is just you can't fall
You can't
asleep.
fall asleep. Okay, but I still wake up, and now I can't fall asleep.
Oh, okay, got it.
So finally, in '84, I put together maybe, because I never thought of this. This is how dumb I was. In '84, one night I woke up and I'm like, ooh, maybe if I smoke pot, I'll fall back to sleep. Because if I really think about my really think about my marijuana use, I enjoyed marijuana early on because it put me to sleep.
Yeah, it does.
Not because of the high or whatever, because I knew that at the end of the night, I would sleep a lot easier. But for a year, I woke up at 2:30, and at 5, I'd fall back to sleep. And what a shame! I got to be up at 6.
Oh yeah,
and that's when I figured out that if I got high, I would fall back to sleep, and that's what I did. I would have a joint that I would just take 2 hits off and listen to music for 15 minutes, and I'd fall asleep. I put the stereo right next to me with earphones, and it was amazing. And then as I got older, it came in shifts, but with me, I have insomnia when I go on the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do.
After a comedy show, I go back, and I really don't want to go to bed, especially if I don't have to get up in the morning, So I didn't understand it, and people always hit me up with emails, you never talk about insomnia. I don't talk about insomnia because I don't have insomnia, and the fact that I do have it, but I tackled it early on with Reefer.
Yeah.
And then the other alternative I have insomnia is exercise, is making yourself tired. That's the only other thing. When I have insomnia, if you go to the gym, you're fucking tired. Even if you just ride the bike for 30 minutes, it will help you sleep a lot better. It really does. But a lot of people always hit me up on insomnia. I got to be honest with you. That's a reason why I smoke pot. And yeah, they'll tell you that there's different, if I smoke a sleepy time tea, it has that whatever in it, and tryptophan, what's in the turkeys. That works, but that shit don't work forever. And then you have to go on sleeping pills, which I got to tell you, they're the worst things fucking going. I don't give a fuck whether they give you 1.5 milligrams or 10 milligrams of those Valiums, man. I tell you how the fuck it is. Those things are horrifically bad because they stock up. They stack up in your system. Valium stacks up in your system. So after a while, you're a walking fucking zombie, just waiting to fall asleep, So that's all. But you have it.
Yeah, I mean, I never had it that bad. I had it pretty bad. I tried not to do sleeping pills. For a while, you have to sometimes, but they...
Over the counter?
Yeah, I never got prescriptions. But at first, they knock you out, but then slowly, it doesn't work, so you have to take more. So I never let it get that far. But fucking weed, and everyone knows I'm not much of working out, but just keeping busy, that really does. Because if you're not getting tired during the day, if you're just at home in bed watching TV, what are you gonna be tired from?
No, I get it, motherfuckers.
And it's terrible. The worst thing is when you have to be up at 6, maybe you have to work at 10, so you have to leave at 9, is falling asleep at 7:30. That happens.
I'll tell you what kills me. My game is this.
Yeah.
I went home last night. I got off the plane at 11 o'clock. I got home by 12. I hung out with the family for a while. The baby took a nap. I took a nap.
Yeah.
I slept 2 hours. The night before, I slept 3 hours. I probably slept an hour and a half on the plane. I'm good for the day. And let me tell you what happened to me last night. So at 9 o'clock last night, my wife comes in, and she goes, I'm going to bed. I go, I was just headed out to get a cup of coffee. I had a cup of coffee at 9, and even though I really wasn't tired, I can't lie to you. People tell you I was tired at 9 o'clock. I had the coffee, and I wrote a little while. Mm-hmm. I did a bunch of shit that I had to do. I had to get my week ready. I looked at my gaming license for fucking Santa Fe. They sent me a license because I'm doing that casino. So doing an Indian casino, you have to have a special license.
Really?
Yeah, so I was looking at that. I was reading up some stuff on there. And I went to bed about 11. I looked at the clock. It was 5 to 11, guys. Do you know what time I woke up today?
What time?
3:01.
Right.
Opened my eyes, sat in bed for 5 or 6 minutes, looked at the clock. It was 3:01. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm going to stay in bed till 4:45. I stayed in bed 20 minutes. And I got up. That's it. Just like that. Guess what?
What?
Let's pretend you called me last night. You go, I need your help at 7 a.m. Will you be here? I'll tell you, yeah. When I have to get up, I can't get up.
Really?
That's when I have to get up in the morning, I can't fall asleep. You follow me? When I have to get up for those 4 a.m. flights,
yeah.
Catch me at 8 o'clock. I'm Johnny fucking Energy. My body tricks me. They play with me, and I would stay up. Mm-hmm. In the old days, I would stay up. Now I force myself to fucking fall asleep because I have to.
You have to. Fuck.
So you never know what the fuck's going on. We were supposed to have a guest call in today. We were supposed to have my main man, Hector Lombard, call in, UFC fighter, welterweight. But I was kind of scared anyway because I don't know how good his English was. And Lee was telling me just talk to him in Spanish. And I hate that shit when people do it. So I'm happy in a way that he didn't call in. I love Hector. But just in talking to him, he didn't really want to talk about Cuba, which is what the main conversation would be, how he feels You know, what made him go to Australia instead of New York City. Things like that. What made him go to, you know, he's Cuban. What made him leave and all that stuff. But he didn't want to cover that stuff. So everything happens for a reason. What I want to tell you guys, I got nothing this week. The next week, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be on the road with Rogan, Baltimore, Orlando, Santa Barbara. So I really have nothing on my own. The next time you'll see me and Lee will be Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. Also, April 30th, we're at the Ice House for a live motherfucking podcast. So make sure to get your tickets now. Also, pre-sale for T-shirts, patches, and the cups ends tomorrow. We're pretty much out of patches. We're pretty much out of fucking coffee mugs. Oh, how's that for you people? So I appreciate the support on everything. You know, listen, I'm not doing this to rape you fucking guys or to become a millionaire. I'm doing this because you guys asked me for it. I listened to what you guys told me. The gi patches came from when I go out to the jiu-jitsu places. They always tell me, make a church fucking thing. You guys wanted T-shirts. I put balls and a fucking pussy on it for you and a cross. Who does that? Balls, a pussy, and a fucking cross. That's a T-shirt. And I got the coffee mugs because we are the church. You drink coffee in the morning or fucking bat juice or staminka fucking liquid or whatever the fuck it is. Lee, look at the shape of you on a Monday morning.
I was to the post office, too.
You better not fucking fall asleep today because I'll be fucking you up 2 times.
I was to the post office.
And you know what was good about coming home yesterday, Lee?
What?
That I never talk about anymore? My cats.
Oh, shit.
I have rekindled a love with all my babies again. It's very weird. When the baby was born at first, I think sometimes when a child, something new comes in the house, it wasn't that I neglected them. I just, because I give them all the same love, man. I love them all the same. I really do. I have my favorites, but I love them all the same. But the last 3 or 4 months, I've been tight with them again. Really tight with them. And you could see the difference. They're having a good time. You know, they're scared of the fucking baby.
Really?
Yeah, they're scared of her. I see, especially Dimmy. Dimmy just runs the fuck away from her. But it's amazing how I'm in love with. Like this morning, I was a little late here this morning because I was with them. I could see that they were really enjoying themselves. I had Fidel up in the air. I had Allie up in the air. I had Superbad in my arms. And I could just see the difference. You know, on Monday morning before I leave the house, I look to pick them all up and tell them I love them and kiss them. And it really is a joy. Someday, Lee, we're going to get you a nice dog. You're going to be very happy. And I can tell you're really going to enjoy. You know, take a look at your little, places around your town. If you're lonely or you're feeling depressed or you're feeling maybe that you can't make it another day or whatever the fuck your problem is, you know, maybe you just fucking want a dog or a cat. Go to one of these shelters that they're going to kill them and bring something home.
Yeah.
At this point in the game, who gives a fuck? I tell you, they give me all the joy in the world. And when I'm home, I'm happy to see my wife and I'm happy to see my daughter. But I'm not home until I give those fucking cats a hug. So do what you do. Spread the love or tell them to suck your dick. It's the same thing. It's a thin line between love and motherfucking hate, Jackson. Oh, and that's it for today. If you're Jewish, I love you. If you're fucking Muslim, I love you. I don't give a fuck today. It's Monday, April 14th. Sling dick. Like I told you, when you walk in the room, you got the biggest dick in that room, even if you fucking don't, all right? Have a great day. Stay black. Let's do this, Lee. Put this motherfucker together, baby.
And you go to